Alright, today's pod review is a very special one. This is the Matthew Arthur Pink 7 Pot Select. And Matthew said he's not going to take all the credit on this one. This was sent to him from a guy in Australia, Marcel De Wit, and he's been working on this one for a while. I'm going to take this big fat one right here and take a look at that. Looks a lot like a Moruga, the shape. These are selectively bred more for the color than the shape. I know these have kind of been all over the place this year as far as the pheno, the shape. Anyway, I'm going to eat this in a second and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Alright. This is my second pod review of the day. And I'm sick. Call me crazy, but I just want to get this stuff done. Kind of dedicate this pod review to the generosity of all the chili heads. I'd be nowhere without the generosity these people have shown me. And this particular variety is, it came out of Australia. In fact, let me check my notes here. This was sent to Matthew by a guy named Marcel De Wit out of Australia. And it was sent to him years ago. He said he's not taking credit for this one. He selectively bred this for the color, the pink. And I'm going to call it the Pink 7 Pot Select. We may throw the MA in there as well. Matthew did work on this pepper, although it wasn't his variety originally. And people that don't know Matthew, I know a lot of you do, those who don't, Matthew Arthur, he's one of the most generous people out there. He likes to send his seeds all over the world. I've learned a lot from him. He's given me a lot of information. And, you know, a lot of people wouldn't know it either, but that's why I wear this shirt with pride. It doesn't look like much, but he actually sent me this in a box of pods last year. And he just stuffed it in there to protect the pods, but it had a couple stains on it. I washed it a few times, and I've been wearing it ever since. It fits me perfect. And that's just how I am with things. It means a lot to me. Shirt from Matthew Arthur. No logo on it or anything, but whatever. It's cool. And I did taste one of these earlier in the season. I really liked it. But this may be a little different. I know there's been a lot of phenos, and it's kind of been all over the place. The box that he just sent me, they're real consistent. The shapes are real consistent. I don't know if they all came from one plant or what. But let's do a little taste and try to tell you a little bit more about it. It was a pretty good sized pod there. Wasn't necessarily huge, but big enough. As with the last one that I tasted, these are lower level in the heat range for a super hot. I would consider this a super hot. but a milder super hot. Hang on, let me get this out of my teeth. Anyway, this is going to be a great pepper. The flavors I'm getting, it's fruity. This pod just happens to be a tad bitter, not a lot, but just a little. I know the pod I tasted earlier in the year because he had sent me one that I was going to review, but of course I was sick then too, so I didn't do it. I remember the other one as being quite a bit more fruity. I would say this has a typical flavor for kind of a peach colored pod. It's very good. Definitely going to grow this one. I think it was Christopher Phillips mentioned that he really liked this pod as well. It's building. I'm definitely getting a little more heat off it now. But anyway, Matthew also sent me this one, and he's calling this Red Devil. Now, I don't know if I'm going to review this one or not, but I probably will do a taste test and take some photos and let people know what it tastes like. Anyway, like I said, if you want to call it the Pink 7 Pot Select or the MA Pink 7 Pot Select, it really doesn't matter. As Matthew said himself, he's not taking the credit for this variety. His part in this was just to perfect the color. And I assume he took the best colored pods over years and worked on them to get the right color. Now, again, these are beautiful pods. What he sent this time, all the pods are real consistent. There's a couple of, this one's really huge. Very Moruga-like shape. I know these have been kind of all over the board as far as shapes, but I don't know. He's going for color, not shape. Matthew, thanks so much again. And, I can't wait to archive these seeds. And, I'm going to keep archiving many of Matthew's different varieties over the years to come. He's got some fantastic stuff. And I really, really enjoy it because it's all, his theory is all generosity. And I will give a few of these seeds away. I'm probably going to offer kind of a special seed deal to begin with. And then after that, I've got a lot of seeds. I want to help some newcomers out. And I want to do some trades with people. So, if there's something you're really interested in, let me know. I will give these away or trade. But anyway, it's a fantastic pepper. Probably one of my favorite pods of this year that I've seen. I like the color. The flavor was good. And the heat level is moderate, but it's hot. I can definitely tell I ate something hot. My tongue's on fire pretty well, and there was a build from it. Didn't get my throat too bad, but I don't know what else to say about it other than, it's another great Matthew Arthur variety, and I hope you like it hot. Keep in touch, and stay tuned to my channel. Like I said, I'm going to do at least one more. I'd like to do a review off this plant right here. It's kind of a secret, and I guess that's about it for the year. We'll see what happens. We'll see how I feel in a week or so, and hope you like it hot.